Welcome back to It's All About Him. For the next several weeks, I'll be discussing the topic on relationships. And the reason why is because summer is here. And there's a lot of things that goes on during the summertime. People want to be booed up. People are being married. And I think that's something that needs to be addressed. What I will say is it's not the typical things that you hear about relationships. I know normally if I hear someone talking about relationships, I start rolling my eyes these days. I'm like, oh, brother. So it won't be like that. So for the next several weeks, I will be discussing the topic of relationships. And today's topic is actually about singleness. And my title is Singleness, is it a blessing or a curse? And the reason why it's called that is because one of the things that I've come to find out is that the way it's treated is treated as if it's actually a curse. Like for you to say you're single past a certain age, it's almost like, baby, what's wrong with you? You know, don't you recognize your ex gonna this? And it's like, baby, what I'm learning in this season and what I'm learning about God is that every season serves a purpose. So one of the things that we need to do is get rid of those lies that this is a curse. If God is in control, then he's in control of my singleness. He is clearly aware that I'm single. So to have comments like that said actually shows that we really don't believe God the way that we claim that we do. Because if we really believe that he's in control of our singleness, that he's aware that you don't have a mate and everything like that, then we wouldn't make comments like that. We wouldn't say, oh, well, my clock is ticking. Oh, but my eggs are about to dry up. So that means you really don't believe God the way you say. Real talk. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's either you believe him or you don't. And what I will say to those who are married, those who are elderly, those who may be in ministry, not to ask a person who is single, and I'm referring to men as well, you know, because it's not just females that are single. I know men, you probably go through your own struggles as well, but not to come up to a single person and keep saying, when are you going to get married? Oh, when are you going to give me grandchildren? What? Please stop it. Please stop it. The reason why you need to stop it because it's not allowing a single person to really trust God in their season. It allows us to be discontented, and also it actually allows a doorway for the enemy to come in and actually attack us. Because when we constantly keep hearing that and saying, oh, your clock is ticking, or oh, when are you going to give me a grandchild, and all of that, then that's when all these different people will start coming in your path, all because of things that folks are saying to us. So I'm asking you, the best thing that you can do for a single person is actually to come alongside us and pray. So that is what I'm going to say. The questions that I have for those who are single, my question to you is this, and I'm wrapping it up. When it comes to your singleness, how are you maximizing your singleness? What are you doing during this season? How are you bringing honor and glory to God? So that's a question that I have for you. The next thing that I have is, who and what are you allowing in your space during this time? Is it being beneficial to you, or is it a detriment? So I want you to ask yourself that. The next thing that I'm asking is, if actually, I know something that I was doing for years, that there were certain things I didn't want to take part in because I said, well, I'm waiting for a mate to do this. I always wanted to go to Hawaii. I'm like, that's where I'm going to go, you know, for my honeymoon and all of that. I'm still not married, y'all. Never been engaged, no nothing. But yet, I think it's about 5 years ago I went to Hawaii. So the thing is, if I kept holding off on doing certain things because I wanted to make, I would be missing out. So what are you missing out on? What are you holding back from doing? All because you feel that you don't have a mate yet. The next thing that I'll say is, and I want you to really be honest with yourself. If you never end up getting married, will God be enough? Real talk. If he never sends you a mate, will he be enough? And if he never sends you a mate and you never get to have a child, will he still be enough? So that is my question to you. I pray that this bless you and that it encourages you. Walk in this season. Don't walk with your head down. Recognize that there's a purpose in this. jump in your purpose. Know what your purpose is. Like, flow in it. Go full force. And as you're flowing in your purpose, then you'll begin to feel contentment. So that's the goal. You want to feel contentment. You want to enjoy the season that God has given you. All right. God bless you and thank you for watching.